Good morning, friends, family, diecast people, diecast friends and family, non-diecast friends and family, channel viewers, and whoever has stumbled upon this lame video on YouTube. I'm going to show you a few cars today from the glory box because that's all I really got. And then I got this thing stuck in my craw, which I'm going to talk about. I don't know if there's going to be any structure to it or whatever, but that'll be after the cars. I did go out hunting yesterday, and I found some good stuff. Nothing that I needed, but some sellable stuff. So it got put in at ignitiondiecast.com. Some of it's already gone, some of it's still there. And it's at a new and improved high price, which I'll get to after the cars. So let me grab a couple handfuls from the glory box and see what we got. That's a taxi, which I have. I don't think that's the Target Red Edition. I can never remember which one is the base. I think this is just a regular one. That's not Target. I think it would say red on it if it was the Red Edition, but I love that car. A Mad Manga with pink. And how cool is that? I kind of want to keep it just because of the pinkness. I don't collect these, but man, this one makes me want to just because it's so silly and rad looking. A Proton Saga, which apparently is really big in Malaysia. We don't get it over here. And this was the first one. They did it in white too, I guess, the next year. And another example of a car that had like massive hype before it was available, and then once it was available, a couple weeks in, it was like everywhere. I don't collect them, so you know. A Matchbox Supra. I can tell because I collect Supras, and I have this one with super shiny rims. It's a must-have. You gotta have this if you're into Supras or Matchbox. Very, very cool car. And what's this? Oh, this looks like a Ford Focus. I don't do Focuses. I do vintage Fords, but that is a Ford Focus, right? Yeah, Focus RS. Which I think Ford and Volkswagen pretty much dominate. Ford, Volkswagen, and Hyundai pretty much dominate rally these days. There's a very specific formula, 2 liters or something like that, but not nearly as interesting as rally used to be, but still pretty cool. I mean, if I'm going to watch racing, I'll watch rally. And this is one of those Spanish cars, the Spanish electric car. What is it called? Damn my vision, damn it to hell. Cupra. It's the Cupra E-Racer. So I guess this is like a race spec Cupra. And they don't sell Cupras here in the US of A. But it looks a lot like a Civic Type R. Or really like modded out Ford Focus. It's a hot hatch. But this is an electric one. Do they do electric racing? I mean, they do electric racing on track. I guess this is a track, not rally prepped. But what do I know? I'm no car guy. So another reach. I dropped one on the floor, but put that back in the box. Trying to get a good handful. Look at all those. Looks like a Matchbox to me. And it's like a water delivery. I kind of have this semi collection going on up there, so I might keep it. No, it's a Hot Wheels actually, with Hot Wheels 5 spokes, see? But does not say what it is. I've never seen this before as far as the Hot Wheels go. I'm sure this was Matchbox, but nope. Got the Hot Wheels logo on the bottom. I don't know what it is. Do you know what it is? What this casting is called? A classic Nomad from last year or the year before. The maroon one. A Alfa Romeo GT V6 3.0, I think it's called. And I have this one. This one will go up for sale. A cool looking truck. I don't know what this is. I have to go my black car mini collection. Who makes it? Is it Hot Wheels or Matchbox? Let's see. It's Matchbox. And it's a custom 53 Ford COE. Pretty cool. I like that. I'm gonna keep this one. Put it not with my Fords, but just up there in my like miscellaneous black cars, because pretty cool looking. I recognize this. I can't remember what it's called. Rapid response. You got to drink coffee at just the right temperature, because if it's too hot, it's undrinkable. If it's too warm, it's kind of gross. So just the perfect temperature, and I think that's about where it's at right now. A gray rapid response. HW rapid response, to be specific. Two more. A looks like a chess. It might have been part of the chess set thing. What is it? A pawn. It's a pawn, and it's a I'm sure you probably know. I'm thinking it's a Fiesta. Yep, it's a Ford Fiesta from the chess set. It's black, but it's got a lot of green on it. I don't know. Probably let that one go. And then Escape from Witch Mountain style, Winnebago. It's flying. It's Matchbox, of course. And it says MBX Motorhome. Man, I wanted my family to have a motorhome when I was a kid so bad, but they didn't. Closest I came, I had some uncles with conversion vans. That was about it. So, most of those I'm not going to keep. A couple I am. But that's from the Glory Box. So here comes the rant part. And it's going to be kind of amorphous. It's just me talking about shit that kind of bugged the hell out of me. So one sec, let me drink this coffee. So yesterday, the Q cases popped up at Diecast and sold out in like 20 minutes. And I had an intention to buy some Q case Hot Wheels mainlines because I owe some people those cars for in trade, and I decided to at least buy one or two cases just so I could get the cars that I want. But they sold out in like 20 minutes from J-Car. And he put it in stock early. Like usually it's around 6 o'clock that new stuff goes in. Well, this went in around 4 apparently. I happened to notice at 4:25 that they had been put in stock and they were already sold out. So yesterday I was really, really pissed off and made all kinds of grand declarations in my head. And now I'm calmer. So I'm going to try to deliver this as calmly and as deadpan as I possibly can. That happening yesterday kind of broke me, radicalized me. I know I've said this before, but I really am done with this whole case thing, because you're not really getting it wholesale. You're buying it from a retailer, and the competition and the scarcity, it's up for debate whether it's planned scarcity or it's natural scarcity or whatever. But the whole thing is just gross. It makes me feel like a chump when I am like waiting, and I check every day to see if the stuff's available, and oh, it's gone already. Sorry. It's like when a restaurant opens in my town or your town, and it's got a really long wait. It like takes an hour or 90 minutes to wait and get a table. I don't do it. I'm like, if I can't be seated, then I'll just go somewhere else or hit Chipotle on my way home. Whatever. It's food. It's not an experience. I guess for some people it's an experience, and for some people diecast is like really big shit. But it's not really big shit for me. And I, as the kids are fond of saying these days, they use the term simp. Well, I feel like a simp when I'm waiting for cases to drop, and then they drop and then they sell out if I didn't notice exactly when they went in stock. I didn't check Instagram or whatever. So just that the front edge of diecast, particularly Hot Wheels, it's even infiltrated Matchbox. The competition, the hand-wringing amongst these losers, that it's so important to them to get. It's just, I want to distance myself from it. I don't want to be involved in that shit. Because, like I said, it makes me feel like a chump. It makes me feel like a simp. So that's point number one. I'm no longer going to be involved with the hype machine and this artificial scarcity, in my opinion, anymore. The end. What does this mean? Point number two is that Ignition Diecast is probably going to have a lot less of the hot shit that everybody's got erections over, and have a lot more of the boring stuff like the 2007s and a lot of loose cars, stuff like that. Things I get in lots. Point number three, when I do happen to get my hands on that stuff, let's say I'm out for some nails or some milk, and I see some of the Ferraris, like I catch a restock just out of dumb luck, I'm going to buy it all, and I'm going to start jacking that price way up. Because what I've learned, especially since I got back on Facebook, is that the diecast community really loves its scalpers. Like, they really love them. And I think they love them because everyone wants to be one. And no one will condemn the guy trying to sell main lines for $10 because everybody wants to do that. And everyone's hoping to find those main lines and sell them or trade them or whatever. So it's just kind of a cesspool of grossness. On the topic of the Facebook thing, I have been trying to make Ignition Diecast like to be of service to the diecast community and keep prices reasonable. And if I post any of those links in to Ignition Diecast in any Facebook group, it's like, oh no, you can't do that. No promotion. We don't promote here. But the people who claim to have found 7 super treasure hunts in the same store, oh, good score, bro, good score, yay! Or if somebody is bought all of the hot main line of the moment, like let's say the pink Porsche, they found 10 of them in the same store, and they're selling for $10 a piece, 10 for $100 shipped. And that kind of post, you're supposed to just, you don't like the price, just move on. No need to make a nasty comment. And it's just, the Facebook world is bullshit. Most of the diecast community is bullshit. And I just kind of fed up. I mean, yesterday I was like, the fact that those cases sold out that fast makes me want to get out of it. So I'm not going to get out of it. I'm going to keep doing these dumb videos for people who want to watch them, letting you know what's coming through my world and what's happening at Ignition Diecast. But be advised that it's probably not going to be as sexy. I'm not going to make as big an effort to be in that fray and bang elbows with losers like Kevin. And on the other side of the coin, if I do happen to find the hot shit that people are paying $10 for happily, like they do on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, I might as well scalp too. I recently had an order from someone who ordered 11 of one car, 10 of another car, and 8 of another car. And that told me that my prices are too low, because that's not a collector. That's somebody who's going to resell them. There's still meat on that bone, and they're going to turn around and scalp those some way, somehow. So, not going to do it. If there's a car that everybody's wanting and everybody's frothing over, I'm going to charge a lot of money for it too, because why not? The only thing the diecast community likes more than calling Super Tradetron soup is scalping. They love it. So I'm going to start scalping too. So this guy is a scalper now. Later.